Crime scene's 10 hours old and counting, men. Let's go hunting.
I remember hanging out with Vin in New York, and we were talking about Hobbs, and we both started talking about Dwayne, and I wasn't sure what Vin's reaction was going to be, but it was great to see that he was up for that challenge.
It was a polarizing thing at first, because they were like, this is the Fast and Furious, why would you do that? But not only were Dwayne and I talking about doing something together for years, I also think there's a fantastical element to taking whatever action heroes you got on the table and put them together. That's fun for any audience.
Cut!
Cut!
That's good.
Working with Justin's been fantastic. I had the opportunity to spend some time earlier on.
But he was good because he adjusted and went with the flow.
Right.
So
What interests me about being a part of the franchise was Justin Lin's vision for the movie and seeing how he was going to elevate the story and the great challenge of infusing a new character into this already successful franchise.
But also the opportunity to get on screen with Vin, get physical, and whoop some ass. Anybody knows me, that's all I need.
It was very important when we were developing and creating the character Hobbs, and to have someone of Dwayne's stature to say that he'd be interested, that meant a lot to me as a director. And that, to me, informed me what the movie could be. That we were going the right direction.
Figured you're the only one in Rio who couldn't be bought. Am I right?
Yes.
Of course I am. The conversations that I was having with Justin earlier on were about the story and how important story is to me personally. I love the notion of characters having heart. We talked about creating a character like that does have layers, that eventually we'll see those layers break down just a bit and view these other characters in a different perspective.
There's a line that I really love is when Hobbs looks at Dom and said,
I'm in. I'll ride with you, Toretto. At least until we kill that son of a bitch. I think that by the end of the film, Hobbs and Toretto are more similar than they would ever have anticipated. I think it's a really, really nice payoff because that happens in life oftentimes.
The way I see it, you burn yourself 24 hours.
Come tomorrow, I will find you. It was really fun to play and create a character that could be taken either way. It could be taken and looked at as a protagonist or an antagonist.
Is this standard evidence collecting in the States?
Woman, there ain't nothing standard about me.
If you cheer the character for what he does and what he believes in, great. If you boo him, that's great too. You have a new character that is not only formidable, but has the ability to rip these guys' head off. And I think when you have that, it elevates things. It's one of those things when the character comes on screen, you get a sense that business has just picked up.
let's go.
Thank you.
Dwayne comes onto this picture, I'm going to do everything in my power as the producer to create a well-rounded character, not just a cardboard bad guy, but a character with arcs, and play up to these moments in the film.
It's for my team, you son of a bitch.
Let's wait for him to open the door and then
Just for this
say
one.
Toretto.
I've known Vin for many years, and our approach is vastly different to filmmaking, acting, but yet at the same time, the beauty of it is we still want the same thing. We want success, and we want the product to be great.
From the very beginning, I said, you'll do nothing but shine in this. Before me shining, you will shine in this.
You're under arrest.
I don't feel like I'm under arrest.
I'll just give it a minute. It'll sink in. With something like this, though, I gave so much respect to this franchise and to the characters that have been around for a decade, and Vin and Paul specifically. So the challenge for me as an actor was making sure that the integrity of my character was protected. This character is very intense. I thought so. So even though I was friends with Vin, friends with Paul, I wasn't looking to be friends on the movie. So I wanted to maintain that. So when I came on set, it was a pretty intense set. And I liked it that way, and it was important that it stayed that way. We got the rest of our lives to be friends and buddies. We come on set, it's time to kick ass. Bring a lunch. because it's going to be an all-day affair.
I take my hat off to Dwayne for really coming in and wanting to give to the franchise in a really good way.
It's a privilege to make movies. It's a privilege to walk on set, and I love that. And I love what I do, and I love making movies, and I love delivering it to the public. And I think that, you know, when I come on set, people feel that. That type of energy, whether it comes from me or anybody, is infectious. I approach what I do in a very grateful way.
Ha ha ha.